What if a single phone call shattered everything Prince William thought he knew about royal inheritance? Behind closed palace doors, a discovery reportedly emerged that no one saw coming. 3 hidden codicils attached to the Queen Mother's will. Documents so unexpected that they allegedly left even the future king stunned. But the real shock wasn't that the amendments existed. It was who appeared to benefit the most. Because according to royal whispers, those final changes seemed to place an extraordinary level of trust in Catherine, Princess of Wales. And if true, the implications could reshape how we understand the monarchy's future. For decades, the Queen Mother was remembered as the monarchy's comforting matriarch, a symbol of stability during some of Britain's most difficult moments. But what if behind that public image was a strategist quietly planning generations ahead? Today, we're diving into the mystery surrounding 3 alleged codicils added to her will, why they reportedly strengthened Catherine's position within the royal family, how Prince William is said to have reacted, and what this could mean for the future of the House of Windsor. Let's get into it. He, Han, Cal, Tiat Changed everything. The story reportedly began with an unexpected summons. Not an invitation, not a routine meeting, a summons. According to royal insiders, Prince William received a brief but highly unusual request to attend a confidential legal briefing. No details, no explanation, just an instruction that his presence was required. For someone raised within the strict structure of royal protocol, that alone would have been enough to raise questions. Inside a private chamber, legal advisors allegedly presented something that had remained hidden from public view for years. 3 codicils. 3 amendments attached to the Queen Mother's will. And as the contents were read aloud, William reportedly realized that this wasn't simply a matter of inheritance. Something much bigger was unfolding, because woven throughout the documents was one recurring name: Catherine, the Princess of Wales. And according to reports, the amendments strengthened her future role in ways few had anticipated. The discovery left William with mixed emotions: pride, admiration, but also confusion. Why had he never known? And why had these documents remained hidden for so long? Those questions would soon lead to an even bigger mystery. Queen Mother's secret vision. To understand the significance of these alleged codicils, we first need to understand the Queen Mother herself. Publicly, she was known for warmth, resilience, and unwavering support for the crown. But history shows she was also remarkably shrewd. She witnessed wars, abdications, constitutional crises, family scandals, and throughout it all, she developed a deep understanding of what threatened royal stability. That's why many royal observers believe these amendments were never simply about money or possessions. They may have been about survival. The language reportedly emphasized continuity, stewardship, and long-term responsibility. Not glamour, not prestige, responsibility. And that distinction matters, because if the Queen Mother truly believed the monarchy would face growing challenges in the modern era, then strengthening Catherine's position may have been less about rewarding an individual and more about protecting an institution. In other words, these documents may have been a blueprint for the future. Why Catherine? This is where the story becomes truly fascinating. Why Catherine? Why not someone born directly into the royal family? Why place such extraordinary confidence in a woman who entered the institution through marriage? According to many royal commentators, the answer lies in Catherine's unique position. For more than 2 decades, she has endured intense scrutiny, every appearance analyzed, every decision debated, every mistake magnified. Yet throughout that pressure, she has maintained an image of consistency, composure, and discipline, qualities the monarchy values deeply. The Queen Mother reportedly admired individuals who understood duty without seeking constant attention. And Catherine's public record reflects exactly that approach. She rarely creates controversy. She rarely responds to criticism. She rarely places herself above the institution. For many observers, that reliability may explain why she was allegedly viewed as an essential part of the monarchy's future. Not because she was the loudest royal, but because she was one of the steadiest. Plower sift inside palace. If the reports surrounding the codicils are accurate, their impact extends far beyond symbolism. Royal influence is rarely exercised through dramatic public declarations. More often, it operates quietly, through trusts, through charitable foundations, through stewardship, through access. And according to speculation surrounding the amendments, Catherine's role in several of these areas was significantly strengthened. That created a subtle but important shift, because influence inside the monarchy is often measured not by titles alone, but by who shapes the institution's priorities, who guides charitable initiatives, who carries public trust, who represents continuity. The more experts examined the alleged changes, the more they appeared to reflect a long-term strategy rather than a personal gift. And naturally, that sparked debate. Some viewed the development as wise planning. Others questioned whether it altered traditional expectations. But one thing became clear. The conversation was no longer about inheritance. It was about the future direction of the monarchy itself. William's private steer-grugy. For Prince William, the revelation reportedly triggered a deeply personal response. At first, there was shock, then reflection, then understanding. Because while the amendments appeared to elevate Catherine's position, they also revealed something else. The Queen Mother believed in their partnership. Not William alone. William and Catherine together. That realization reportedly transformed the way he viewed the discovery. Instead of seeing it as a hidden decision made without him, he began to see it as an expression of confidence in the future they would build side by side. A future king cannot rule alone. Modern monarchy depends on partnership. And according to those who support this interpretation, the codicils acknowledged exactly that reality. The future crown would be strongest when supported by two figures working in harmony, not one. Thaphram's response. Perhaps the most telling aspect of the entire story is Catherine's reported reaction. There were no celebrations, no public declarations, no visible effort to capitalize on the revelation. Instead, sources suggest she approached the situation with characteristic restraint. And for many observers, that response only reinforced the Queen Mother's apparent faith in her. Because true influence within the monarchy is rarely about claiming power. It's about carrying responsibility. The more attention the story generated, the more Catherine reportedly focused on service, on charitable work, on preparation, on duty. Exactly the qualities that may have inspired such trust in the first place. In many ways, her reaction became part of the story, a demonstration that she understood the burden attached to the opportunity. A lesson abut, he, future of, he, monarchy. As historians and commentators continue debating the significance of these alleged codicils, one larger lesson emerges. The monarchy survives because it adapts. Every generation faces new challenges, new expectations, new pressures, and every generation must find a way to balance tradition with change. If the Queen Mother truly intended these amendments to strengthen Catherine's future role, then perhaps she wasn't rewriting the rules. Perhaps she was preparing the monarchy for a future she believed was inevitable, a future requiring resilience, emotional intelligence, discipline, and stability, traits many people associate with Catherine today. In the end, this story may never be fully about wealth, estates, or legal documents. It may be about something far more important: trust. The trust one generation places in the next. And if these reported codicils tell us anything, it's that the Queen Mother may have seen Catherine as one of the monarchy's most important future guardians long before the rest of the world did. But what do you think? Were these alleged amendments a visionary attempt to strengthen the crown? Or do they raise bigger questions about how royal influence is distributed behind palace walls? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into royal history, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next royal update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.